Josh here, East Tennessee Tactical Arms. I'm gonna do a little short video on AR-15 cleaning. This video was requested from a friend of ours that we used to shoot competition with, but he ended up moving somewhere else in Tennessee. He knows who he is. So he requested this a while back, just now getting to it. We've not been doing a lot of recording here lately on account of we've had some things at our local range. Had a landslide there, so the road got taken out. And the weather here has just still been real bad and rainy. But in the meantime, we did get this table bent for some of our future indoor videos, as well as a new camera system. Before we get started on the AR-15 cleaning, we've had a lot of people asking about the 3D printed lower. You know, how is it going with the newer version or better upgrade, or we had the front part of it there break. Well, we do have some new filament here, some PLA plus. The only thing is down here where we got the gun room set up, it's not as warm as it is sometimes during the winter. We got a heater that stays on, but it circulates the air and makes the printer go crazy. So we're kind of waiting on warmer weather to hopefully make the prints turn out better. So we are hoping to get back on that soon, like I said, with some better filament hopefully. Alright, so first off, what we're going to do is you can pull your charging handle back. Make sure there's nothing in it, no mag, no bullets. Check with your finger, make sure there's nothing in there. And then, second, what you're going to do is on this little takedown pin on the back here, you're going to push it from the side I'm on, and it'll pop out just enough for your fingernail to get under. And then that'll let the gun pivot. And then you pull the charging handle up, the bolt carrier group will slide out, charging handle off to the side. And then what we can do here is take a screwdriver, just pop this little Carter pin out, and what it does is it holds the firing pin in place. And then the firing pin will slide out like so. And then on the bolt, you'll push back and it'll push this little pin back. You'll twist it and it'll come out. And then all you do is just pull the bolt itself out. And then I'll hand them over here to Josh, and he's gonna spray with some ballast all to get it soaking on there. Also, we're gonna go ahead and spray some down the barrel here while it's still pivoted here. Let that soak in the barrel, down the chamber. And then on these, what I use is the shooter lube. The cleaner works great if anybody's curious about it. The oil I'm not so impressed with, but I'm going to spray the bolt and the firing pin a good amount. Let them soak for a second. And then just take a paper towel or a shop towel, rag. Just wipe off that excess cleaner. Right here on the bolt, on this up above this little bevel here, is where it actually builds up the most carbon. So if you have something that's not breaking loose after the cleaner's been sitting on it, you can take a toothbrush or just like a little, just a gun cleaning brush and scrub it if you want. We've got actually a tool on the way, and it's supposed to slide down on it and scrub the carbon off a little easier, but that shooter lube does awesome work on breaking down the carbon. So, on the firing pin here, it'll build up the carbon right there on this little bevel. Same thing with that. If it's not coming off, just take a toothbrush to it. It'll come right off. So, now I'm just going to take the upper off to run a clean and swap through it. You'll push on the same deal with the back takedown pin. You'll just do the front one the exact same way. Just pop it out, get your fingernail under it, pull it. while he does that, we'll go over the bolt carrier group a little more. So, like Keith was showing you there, how to take it apart. Right here, where the bolt actually goes inside of the carrier group, you can actually take like a 40-45 caliber swab, go in there and clean that out. There's no point in cleaning like down inside of the gas tube systems on the carrier group. The gas system will pretty much clean itself with the heat and the pressure going through it, so it's kind of like self-cleaning ordeal. And right here, as Heath was showing you, where the carbon builds up right here, most of the carbon is on this side. You see right here, it's kind of got like rings, kind of like what a piston has. So most of your carbon is going to be over here on this side of the rings. You know, you can get that scraper, scrape all that off, keep that good and clean. So like I said, soak this in some Valsol or cleaner, let it set. And then once after it sets for a while, go over it with some cleaning rags. You know, this one's actually pretty clean. You know, make sure like in there where your extractor is clean. Put it back together. Yeah. And so whenever you're going to put the bolt carrier group back together, right here where the extractor is, you want that to be on the right hand side. So as you can see, we got it on the right hand. And once you drop it in, it will line up with this pin that you took out. And once you get that in there like that, then you can turn it, because it won't be, you know, if you try to put it in like that, you can't, because of the right there where the gas tube melts up. So now that's in there. You can then drop your firing pin in. Once that's turned like that, now the firing pin's in, and now we're going to drop that cotter pin in to hold the firing pin in. And now your bolt carrier group is back together. Alright, so as you can see, Heath took it apart and we're going to swab down the barrel. So now what we'll do, set this, the charging handle's got some grooves in there where it will set in. Push it in, you'll feel it, there it is, it clicked in. Now your charging handle's in. Now you want to make sure that the pin is turned like that, where it's like directly lined up with the gas system, or it will not slide in. Now all the bolt carrier group and charging handles in. I notice it makes it easier if you have the hammer pulled back on that. Push it up, pop your pin back in. Now your AR-15 is clean and ready to go back out to the range again. I think that's it though. That's it. That's pretty much the basics of cleaning an AR-15. Like we said, you know, AR-15 doesn't have to be cleaned very frequently. As long as you keep them oiled, you can, if you're out at the range, you can just throw some oil on the bolt carrier group. Spray some up in the exhaust ports. Spray some up in the exhaust ports if you want to. Take you buy you a bore snake for the caliber of AR you're using. Run that through the barrel. You can just take it apart. Well, as far as that goes, you don't even gotta take it apart. Just make sure your gun's clean and clear, and just drop this in from the side and pull it through the barrel. It's a quick way to, you know, clean the barrel a little bit while you're out the range. As far as that goes, you know, you can shoot a couple thousand rounds of these things before you don't start noticing any issues. If you start noticing issues, then maybe you might want to look into upgrading like your bolt carrier group. As far as lowers, uppers go on these guns, you know, we run a lot of Anderson and Palmetto lowers with Palmetto and Anderson uppers. The heart to an AR-15 is your bolt carrier group and your barrel, pretty much, right? So I mean, you
get a name brand bolt carrier group and, you know, decent barrel. You know, just whatever kind of lower and upper you want. You don't gotta spend a lot of money on that, and you got all kinds of stocks. So that's pretty much wraps it up for this video.
Thanks for watching. Follow us on our social media accounts, MeWe, Facebook, Instagram. It's all under East Tennessee Tactical Arms. Give us a like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. If you subscribe, it really helps. Likes and comments really help with the algorithm, so whenever people look up, you know, how to clean a gun, the more views and comments we have, the higher up on the list in YouTube will be. So any comments and likes really helps us out.
Yeah, if you got any questions about what we just done or need more in depth, just comment and we'll go over it. And if you got you know, a video you would like for us to try to do, you know, by all means, you know, let us know. Also, we're getting close to 100 subscribers on YouTube. We're in the high 80s right now, so, you know, be sure to try to subscribe, help us out. If we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to try to get some gift cards out there to a couple of random people.
Midway, Brownells,
Brownells, Palmetto, something like that. So, like I said, we'll try to get some more videos out here real soon. Maybe some out the range. Is that all you got?
I think that's it.
That's pretty much covered it on this episode. You know, check us out. Check out all our videos. This is Josh.
This is Heath. Thanks for watching.